Merħba fil-mitjar storiku ta' Wiener Neustadt ġewwa l-Austria. Illum f'dan il-post tal-ewwel darba ser issir waħda mit-tlielaq tal-kampjonati tar-Red Bull Air Race. Fl-2002 il-bdot Ungeriż Peter Bezenier kellu idea biex jagħmel kampjonat għall-aqwa bdoti akrobatiċi fid-dinja. Infassla fuq ċirkwit immarkat minn kolonni ta' drab, il-bdoti jridu jtajru l-ajruplan tagħhom bħila u preċiżjoni kbira, għax mhux biss iridu jtiru madwar iċ-ċirkwit fl-iqsar ħin possibbli, imma jiġu penalizzati jekk jagħmlu żbalji bħal ngħidu aħna jittajru fil-baxx wisq, jew jgħaddu minn fuq il-kolonni f'qagħda mhux eżatta kif inhu mitlub minnhom. Din il-kompetizzjoni ħraxet li llum il-ġurnata qegħdin jinbnew ajruplani esklusivament biex itelqu din it-tellieqa.
The planes, they're very lightweight but very strong. So the wings are carbon fibre to make them very strong. They can pull up to 12 G, so that's 12 times the force of gravity. To put that in perspective, jet fighters, so an F-18 pulls 7.5 G, so it's much more than jet fighters, exactly. Most aircraft have ailerons that are small at the outboard area to make the plane roll, and the inside area is flaps to slow it down for landing. We don't have any flaps, we have massive ailerons, and that's what gives us our roll rate, so the plane rolls very quickly. Okay. On the end of the wingtips, these are winglets, just like you see on airliners these days. So it's to reduce the drag of the aircraft, so that when we're pulling high G, we're not losing energy as fast as we would if we don't have these.
Okay.
And they just bolt onto the wing. Coming forward up here, it's fixed undercarriage, but we put these on it to make it faster. And then under here is the action end. This is the engine. It's about an 8-litre engine. It's 6-cylinder. They're very big cylinders. It runs at a very low RPM for an engine, which is about 2,950 RPM. And it produces about 320, 330 horsepower at that RPM. But the whole aircraft in its race configuration only weighs a bit under 700 kilos. So it's got 320 horsepower for 700 kilos, which makes it very a great power to weight ratio. The propeller itself, 3-blade Hartzell propeller. It's a great propeller. These are standard, so everyone has to have the same propeller. You can see the cockpit itself, it's very small. The canopy is very small. We can't see much while we're flying. It's all about just being able to see ahead and see the pylons coming up. You can't see down, you can't see sideways. It's all just focusing forward. So very tight and special canopy. So what we've got here, there's lots of unique instruments for racing. So it's just like Formula One, where it's not set up for flying around the countryside like most planes are. It's dedicated for racing. So very strong interior to protect us if there's an incident. Obviously we have our parachutes still, we have a helmet. Basically it's designed so that if we hit the ground, if there is an accident, we can survive with all the equipment we're wearing. And then across the front they're all computer screens across the front, just giving us information while we're racing about our speed, our G, our sector times. We've got audio coming into our headset to give us indications. And then we've got the lights across the top, which are the same as the lights they use in Formula One for when to shift gears. Okay. And then once we're in the track, we're really not using any instruments inside the aircraft. We're just using tones and things like that. So it's all eyes out and flying by feel.
So Paul, 9 years ago we've had the pleasure of coming to interview you when you were just winning your last time you competed, I think. Yes, was it in 2009 that you competed?
It was, yeah.
Okay, yeah. How does it feel now to not be flying and be commentating instead?
firstly, I love the commentating. You know, I'm sitting there watching a race all day long and having to analyse how pilots are going fast or slow. So it's very interesting. I sometimes miss the flying from the start gate to the finish gate, but I don't miss anything else. It's a hard job to run a team, to fly in a team, to be the pilot in a team. It's a 24/7, 365-day-a-year job, so it's hard work, and I know there's a lot of work that goes into just flying around the track.
How have you seen the races evolve from the time that you started to now?
Well, when I first started, I was flying a Sukhoi 26, which now, you know, would just be so slow. But then it was good, and we were doing fairly well with it. Then, of course, it evolved into getting slightly faster aeroplanes, and the aeroplanes now bear no resemblance to what we raced with at the beginning. You know, now they are purpose-built, designed specifically for the racing, modified for the racing, and much faster, capable of more performance. And then that's just the flying side. You know, the rest, the media side, the organisational side, the popularity, the TV side, everything's just got bigger and bigger. So it's an exciting project to be involved with. To be honest, from a romantic point of view, the early days were more fun. It was just a load of guys just having fun with aeroplanes, and then on the Sunday night we'd all go and have a party, and it was really good fun. There's still that little aspect of it now, but it is a professionally run, you know, race team that are just there to win. They're not there to have fun. If they have fun, great, but they're there just purely to win.
Paul Bonham, yes! The crowd are on their feet. Paul Bonham has won the championship.
So hello everyone in Malta. Thanks for watching Airborne, and thanks for watching Red Bull Air Race. Cheers for me, for Matthias Doldre, race number 21. We're happy to show you a little bit from here, from Wiener Neustadt, and chase us around the world, and welcome to Red Bull Air Race again.
Hello, welcome in Wiener Neustadt for this 6th edition of the Red Bull Air Race World Championship. I wish you all a very good race, and watch it on Airborne.
Aeroplani moderni li ġorru l-passiġġieri, il-magni li jintużaw hija jet engine, which is a gas turbine engine, ivvinta l-Ingliż Sir Frank Whittle, u dina kontrarjament tal-magni oħra m'għandekx reciprocating parts, għandek set ta' turbini u kompressuri, għandek fan kbir quddiem u taħdem fuq il-prinċipju fil-fiżika force equals mass times acceleration. Ġifi għandek forza illi inti qed taċċellera toħroġ b'veloċità enormi fuq wara, u prinċipju wkoll ieħor ta' fix-xjenza huwa for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Ġifi inti once illi inti qed toħroġ dak il-gassijiet b'veloċità enormi fuq wara, l-ajruplan jimbotta ruħu il-qudiem. Il-turbina kif taħdem kif diġà qed m'għandekx reciprocating parts, għandek fan kbir fuq quddiem which is ducted, li aħna ngħidulu l-N1, issa mal-N1 għandek set ta' kompressuri, l-ewwel set ta' kompressuri li huma low pressure compressors, u dawk huma nqabdin fuq wara ma' sezzjoni oħra ngħidula il-low pressure turbine. Wara dik tiġi il-high pressure compressor illi hija mbagħad imqabda mal-high pressure turbine, għalhekk ngħidula twin spool, ġifier għandek shaft ġo ieħor. U bejniet il-kompressuri u l-turbini insibu l-combustion chamber fejn aħna nagħtu l-ignition u impoġġu l-fuel biex il-magna tiġi self-sustaining.